everybody doing? It's Monday Motivation. I'm so excited to see so many of you already here. Thank you guys for being patient with me while I've been sick. I don't know if I had anything, but I didn't want to check that either. So we're just going to go with that. It was a sinus infection, Never really ran any fever or anything like that. But my husband got it, then I got it. My oldest daughter got it. My youngest daughter got it, and then her daughter got it. So I'm not quite sure if it really was something of that or we just all somehow got sick at the same time. That weather just like crashed from warm, to super cold. So, but I am feeling a lot better. Thank you, Rev. Yes, feeling better than what I was. Man, one day I felt like warm poo, So, guys, as you're coming in, if you are brand new to my channel and you don't know who I am Pamela, aka Scooter Renee. I am your host for tonight's Monday Motivation, as well as every Monday Motivation. We are actually on the 29th episode tonight. Tonight, that's going to be over accomplishments and planning. And then also my favorite thing to talk about, the word of the year that I have for myself. So you guys stay tuned to see what word I've chosen. Make sure you do all the YouTube things. You subscribe, you ring that bell for all notifications so you know when I go live or upload new content. Thumbs up. And if you don't mind, leave me a comment. Let me know what your goals, what your word is for the year, especially if you're my playback crew. Thank you guys. I cannot be doing this without your support as well. So I have to always mention my playback crew. So welcome. So guys, welcome back. It is a new year. You have chosen to spend kind of the first day of the year as far as business goes. And I appreciate that so much. Welcome in the new people as well, my OGs, and like I said, the playback crew also. So I'm ready to kick off this new year. I hope you guys are too. But let's see who is in chat real quick. Some of y'all were hopping in here early. Hey, Darlene, welcome in, my friend. I hope you had a awesome Christmas and a happy new year. All of y'all, I hope y'all had the same. We got Rev Artist, my buddy here. Hey, Rev, welcome in. I am feeling better. Thank you, Rev. Rev would message me, go auction. I'm like, no, sick. Tracy TNT, welcome in. How are you? And we got Spirit Junkie. I don't know if Spirit Junkie's still here or not, but I know she was going to come back. Welcome. Kelly in Texas. Hey there, my friend. Hope you've had a wonderful Christmas and New Year as well. Cassie, I just want to say hello to you, even if you're still not here. So, welcome. Robin Tyson. Hey, girl, welcome in. Are you back to work? I don't go back till tomorrow. I don't want to go tomorrow. Anna Mora. Hey, welcome, Anna. Welcome. Right. There's my buddy Tammy. Tammy and I are going to come to you live Wednesday night. I think we're probably going to go live about 6 or so. It's going to be way earlier than what I normally do. But once we get the store closed and everything, we're going to do a live auction Wednesday night. So if you want to see what it's like to be in a flea market and doing an auction, come on in and hang out with us that night. So lots of great items. There's my baby girl. Yep. We got her sick. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Julie McIntyre. Hello. See, I don't know if we had the flu or not because Robert and I both ran like a 99 fever. So I'm kind of counting it wasn't really fever, so I don't know. Yes, Darlene, I will get those sent out. I purposely withheld my notes for tonight because I wanted to kind of share my word and all that kind of stuff that I picked for the year. So I want it to be a surprise for everybody. Let's see. Biden's face. Happy New Year. Welcome in, my friend. And we got Denise. Hello, Denise. Welcome in, guys. Yay. Go for a job interview tomorrow. That's awesome, Darlene. Julie says she's got some big goals for 2023. I'm so excited, everybody. Yes. And then there's my buddy, Cool Ranch. Cool Ranch and I will be on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central. So make sure you come check us out that night. Let's see. Booty Chick. There's my buddy. We will be on tomorrow night. So I got a busy year planned, guys, and I've only got the first 2 months planned. So I do have Monday Motivation planned all the way to May right now. So, yeah, I know, baby girl. I know. I just hate getting you sick. Right, Denise, I'm right there with you, my friend. I am right there with you. Myself and Darlene both lost parents last year. So coming this March will be my 1 year mark to lost my dad and my mom. So I got you. I got you, sweet girl. All right. Vita Chick says, organized time management, not packing on my plate like I'm at a buffet. Well, that's so hard not to do, right? I'm feeling so much better. I felt good being back at the flea market today, helping out and everything. So, all right, guys, are we ready? Are we ready to discuss about this coming year? Because I know I am. So, we're going to be discussing accomplishments from last year. I want y'all to be sharing what your accomplishments were, no matter how big or small. And then we'll discuss what we kind of have for our goal plans for 2023 and also the word of the year for myself. And I want to know what y'all have picked out for yourself as well. So let's see. And guys, remember, I'm strictly talking from my own personal business, but you can apply this to your personal life, your regular job, whatever. You can apply it to that. So just know that I'm just totally discussing from my reselling business and what I want to accomplish. So you can, fit this to whatever it is that you want to, as your plan. Kathy, sweet. Welcome in, sweet lady. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's do this thing. But first, positive spot thought. That's not going away anytime soon. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into visible. Bird is the word, right, Beta Chick? Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible, which you cannot see at this moment, into the visible, right? You can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will. That's another one I liked. You can, you should, and if you're brave enough to start, you will, right? All it is that first step into whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish for the year. So let's discuss accomplishments. While 2022, as I mentioned a while ago, was a very hard year for me with the losses and even some changes I went through, I feel good about 2022. As hard as that was for me to come to terms with, I guess, because I was sitting in my recliner kind of reflecting back while being sick, and maybe I was hallucinating. I don't know. But I was like, even though I lost my parents in 2022 and my sister-in-law as well, at the same time, there were some good things that happened as well. And I am always one of those that, have see the glass half full kind of person. And so I try my very best to turn something that could be so negative, terrible, what have you, into something positive for my life. Try to at least pick one thing, because we all have that one thing, as I've discussed, before at Thanksgiving and Christmas and everything. So I learned how to take on my own. Learn how to take on my own of doing things myself and everything. That was one thing I was very proud of about myself. Also, I learned how to manage and stick with my plans for the most part. Now, granted, there were wrenches thrown in, like the funerals and being sick and other things that have popped up throughout the year, but just pretty much sticking with what I wanted to do. I was very proud of myself for having a schedule and pretty much sticking with it. The last 2 weeks of the year, thrown in the trash, but that's okay. That's just fine. I also grew in my numbers that I have for myself. And I think it was the first year that I started getting clarity of what I wanted my reselling business to look like. And also, it's the first year that I think I have fully supported my business with what I'm making. So none of it, and of course, it's never been that way. Robert will tell you, none of the household money ever gets applied to my business. Very seldom does that happen. Um, but for the most part, what I make during my auctions and flea market and Poshmark and all that is what I put right back into my business. And I'm so excited. Harley will be on with me for a few auctions as well. I'm so proud of you, Harley, because she is learning about taking that money and reinvesting it into your business with her new business that she just started. So I just thrive on that. And I'm so excited to finally be at that point. And Harley learning so early in the business will make her that much more successful. So I'm just so excited, so proud of you, Harley. And so but I've just finally got clarity of what I wanted for myself, not only in my business, but in my personal life and what I just really want to strive for. So I'm like super pumped about 2023. Super pumped. Um, Also, back last year, I was able to help people accomplish the beginning of live auctioning and or selling for the first time. So those of you that did your very first auction with me, I was so excited to help you out and everything, and I hope we will continue to do that together. And then any of y'all that are thinking about, trying to do live auctions or anything, Poshmark, if you want to know how to get started and everything, I would love to discuss that with you. I'll give you what I do. You take it and tweak it to fit your own, um, and then just go from there. Um, I'll input my focus about this for 2023 when we get to discussing planning. So I'm gonna hold off a little bit more on that. Um, but 2022, I also started a new venture in my business by taking on the flea market of having a booth and a shelf and a case, and then I grew into two booths, a bigger case, and a carousel shelf. So I went from what I was going to start out small with just a shelf, but no, when Tammy said there was a booth, I jumped in with both feet and I've never looked back since. So, but I'm really proud of myself that I've been able to manage that and everything. What I make in my booth pays for my rent there and, and then some. And that's exactly where I want to get to. And that took the whole year to get to that point because I think it was probably September is when my booth started paying for itself. So I have not had to worry about coming up with rent for that kind of stuff. So that's been another accomplishment that I'm proud of that I could do. My numbers in the flea market, like I just said, it's exploded at the end of this year. I know it's not like thousands of dollars or anything like that. It's very, under $1,000. But I mean, patience has paid off, and I can see so much um, more that it's going to do for me and how much more I can make. The sky's the limit. And so I'm just super excited. Um, but again, that didn't happen until towards the end of 2022. And so it just shows that if you're patient enough and you work your business and you treat it like a business, don't treat it like a hobby, treat it like a business, it will pay off in the long run. I've been in reselling for 7 years now, and it's just now paying off to where I'm supporting myself and my business, which has always been the goal. But now I want to take it even further. I want to do even more. So then I can feel good about if I ever decide to go full time in this. So that's still on the table. The house is sold. Those of you that have been with me since all that, we sold and settled Robert's sister's house last week. And so now it's time for us to kind of have some serious talks about what we want to do with that money and what does the future look like for us as well. So thank you, Tammy. You're pretty bad yourself. All right. That's right. Right, Tammy? You get out of it what you put in it. So I want to hear your accomplishments right now. I want you to put in a chat of what you want to share that you feel was most successful for 2022, no matter how big or small of a success, because it's still a success, even if it's the littlest thing, personal or business related. It doesn't necessarily have to be all business. And Cool Ranch, you came to my mind. Um, that your sales exploded as well. It was such a blessing. Yes, because Cool Ranch has become a pro at doing the auctions with me and everything, and on her with other channels as well. But then Bakari, she's just been blowing that up. So I'm so proud of you, Cool Ranch. Oh, thank you, Rab. I really try. I really try. Sometimes I gotta jump in there, but All right, let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. So while I wait for y'all to put in what you are excited about for your accomplishments for 2022, just real quick, Harley is making freshies. So they're the little hanging things that look better than the cardboard tree that you can hang in your car, in your closet, in the bathroom, whatever. But they have awesome fragrances. A lot of them from Bath and Body Works. She has they are awesome. I'm excited to support her and bring her live and help sell those to you guys, so y'all can take advantage of that as well. So there's a lot in work, and I'm so excited. I'm ready to jump into 2023, but I can't jump there just yet because we got to talk about you guys. So hey, Lisa D, welcome in. Welcome. I was just messing with your box a second ago. Yours and Julia's. So all y'all's packaging will be going out this week. Again, I apologize for being so sick. I just did not have the strength to do it. So, all right, Darlene is sharing. I moved and still settling in, but now it's the small things that need to come together, right? You apply yourself just a little each day, and you will get there. I promise you. Julie McIntyre said, I worked very hard and hit 16,000 feedback. Awesome. And hit my monetary goal on eBay. Very happy. Yay. That's so cool. Love it. Love it. Denise shared, my family and I found a place instead of staying in my parents' home and fighting for the house. There you go. That is awesome. That's kind of like, with Robert's sister's house. It was his parents' house before that. And Robert's sisters always said, I want the house to go to a grandchild. But again, I mean, you know what it's like being homeowners. Those of you that are, you got expenses that you're not expecting and all that kind of stuff. And so we just thought, instead of having the kids fight over it and everything, that we would just sell it, and then if one of them wanted to get a loan for it, they could. But that way nobody's feelings are being hurt and all that kind of stuff. So, hey, Deborah, welcome in. Harley shared, started late, but my freshie business, personal, late is never too late, Harley, never too late. Personal, learning myself and finding my passion, learn that crying isn't going to change anything. But while it might not change anything, I believe everybody needs to have a pity party every now and then. I do it all the time. All the time I have my pity party. So I'm like, I just got to get it out of my system, and crying's a way of getting it out of my system. Doesn't mean I'm sad. I could be totally PO'd and ready to rip somebody's head off, but that emotion comes out as crying, instead of, frustration and yelling and cussing and all that kind of stuff. That does no good anyways. But that's how, when I'm pissed, you'll see me start crying. So, Darlene, we sold my parents' house. Yes, I am still in probate for my dad's estate. And I'm like, this is so unfair. Why am I still dealing with this? Not worth worrying about. We'll get it done. Just patience, right? All right, guys, feel free to keep sharing. I love reading these. Right? Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just want to be like Elle, right, Harley? You just want to throw yourself on the floor and just, I've been there. So, all right, let's jump into planning. But again, if you share what you're excited about for your accomplishments, I will read it. Because here comes one right now. And then we'll jump into planning. If it'll pop up on StreamYard. Sold my house to my grandson this past year. How awesome is that? That is so cool. No. You don't want to talk about planning, Rev? No? All right. So my favorite part of the new year is the whole planning, getting re-energized and getting the what's the word I'm looking for? The motive and the kumbaya, the kind of whatever they call that part, Darlene says patience is right, but my brother told me today that it will still be a few months for all to get done. Yes. Never happens as quick as we want it to. Cool Ranch, biggest accomplishment this year, starting my reselling business, right? Started seriously in March, made just over $8,000 in profit, and I was blessed with an amazing group of new friends and family. Yes. Thank you, Deborah. Refocus. Yes, refocus. Lisa D says, I'm reading a lot of positive books. Example, Max Lucado, and lost about 50 pounds. That is incredible. Awesome job. Do you need me?
That guy was CPR for 10 minutes on the field.
Oh my gosh.
They had to get an ambulance out there.
Good grief.
They suspended the game.
Wow. That had to be super serious. I don't know. Robert's watching the Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, and there was a guy that took a tackle, and he was laying there on the field not moving for a little bit, and then he moved, and Robert's saying that he got up, and when he got up, he went right back down again. And they had to do CPR on him for about 10 minutes on that field, and they have suspended the game. I've never seen that happen.
But that's what they're saying. Nothing's like this ever.
Right. Happened. So prayers for that player, definitely. Right, Christy, Macari, and Poshmark. I will do those all day, every day, no matter what. But eBay, no. Mm-mm. Harley wants to go in 2023. The more positive mindset. I will help you, my dear. I will help you. The ambulance was on the field. Wow. Ooh, that's scary. Like, I don't know if that's ever really happened before. So, and for them to suspend a game. So he must be seriously injured. I thought it was maybe just a concussion, but it's pretty serious. So anyways, but it's what I like to talk about most, about the planning and everything. Like others, I imagine, I personally, here I am repeating myself, feel refreshed and excited for the new year. I cleared my whiteboard yesterday that I have up here to what I want to focus on for 2023. Got my numbers up here. So I got 22 numbers. And this year, instead of breaking it all out, like I made this much on auctions, made this much on Poshmark, made this much at flea market, I'm like, it does not matter. And I'm going to get into more of that. But anyway, so now I got my total sales is all I'm concentrating on for this year. My goal word I'm going to share with y'all in a minute. And I have a quote that I will also share in a minute. But things I really want to focus on to keep in front of my face to remember is on that whiteboard. There you go, Macari. Yes. And I also started my planner that I shared with y'all a few months ago to plan a bunch of Monday motivations. Like I said, I am planned out until May for Monday motivations. And of course, auctions and so forth. So I've been tackling that. I'm already into February for auctions. So I'm super excited how 2023 is starting out. Oh no. I hope not. Gosh, I hope not. So now that I've been telling you guys, I wanted to hear what your word of the year is for 2023. I love doing this, and I hope it becomes something that you like to do as well. Last year, if y'all remember, my word was intentional. I want to be intentional about my business, intentional about my relationships. so forth and so on. It was a constant reminder to be intentional. I speak before I look at my notes. Intentional with my business, my family, friends, myself, etc. So I will share what my word is here in a minute. But I want you to feel free to drop your word in the chat right now. And let's see what people come up with. I want to see if any of y'all say my word. So what I know I've been telling y'all to come up with that word of the year. So last year was intentional for me. The year before that was dream big. So word or a phrase, whichever. What is that one thing that you want to, that one word that you just want to keep in the forefront of your mind to motivate you for 2023? So let's see. Kelly, I've been going back and forth on 2 words, and I finally decided on present for this year. There you go. Yes. Love it. Going on 4-year anniversary. Just want to thank all of our vendors for all the hard work and dedication, and wonderful customers for the word about our fabulous store, right? That store is the bomb. We are the cleanest. We have Tammy's popcorn. You get free every day. It is so good. So super excited to see what comes for hometown country. So anybody else want to share what their word is of the year? Word of the year. Before I tell you mine, I just want to see what y'all think. Booty check, dedicated. Yes. So we got present. We got dedicated. Cool Ranch, you got one? I know you got to have one, Cool Ranch. And I tell you, I write that word on my board. And so I'm thinking about it all year long. I want it right in front of me. I'm a very visual person. And I was even telling Tammy this earlier. I was like, I do so much better hands-on. I can learn so much easier hands-on, being in the middle of it, learning that way. Whereas you telling me all the steps and stuff, nope. There you go, Harley. Hustle. Yes. There you go. Hey, Renee. Welcome in, buddy. We are discussing our word of the year. So if you have a word of the year, throw it in chat real quick. And I'm going to tell you guys what my word of the year is. Oh, come on, Cool Ranch. You should already had this. Come on, girl. All right. Well, while you think, and some of you others think on it as well, but let me know. My word of the year that I want to focus on, because of how last year became clearer and more intentional I became about it, I feel this word was appropriate for 2023. Y'all ready? Lisa D says positive. There you go. Awesome. Tammy, inspiration. Yes. Love these. All right. So I'm going to tell you what my word is. And don't get me wrong, I went over several words and tried them out like I would say them. Say the word and see how it felt, see if it, fit me. And then, or phrases. I said, but when you know what the word is, kind of like they say, when you know that you know who your husband, who your partner that you want for your life to be, you just know. That's the way this is for me. You just know that that word is what your word is supposed to be for the year. So it's one that's going to get you excited, that gives you all the warm feelings and challenge you at the same time. Darlene shared determined. Yes, love it. So I even went over lines that you see, like just do it. And I thought, okay, what about do? I could do or do it, either one. But those Arkansas accent lines, fixing to, get her done, nothing seems to fit. So the word that I chose, that I was like, yep, that is it. That's my word for the year. Radical. Radical is the word I came up with for my year, my 2023. Radical. Cool Ranch says faith. Yes, love it. Love it. So radical is my word of the year. You will hear me talk about it throughout Monday motivation and stuff because as I share with you guys, it kind of keeps me reminded, what I need to do. Right, Tammy? Money? Yes. But losing my parents last year taught me so much, from learning what I regret to learning that this is the only life I have. Now is the time. So is it the time for you? Is the big question here. Is it the time for you? Is 2023 going to be the year that you go all the negativity out the door? Let's focus on being better, feeling better, um, more business, success, and so forth. Christy says, hope. Yes. There you go. Fried chicken. Yes, Rev. Fried chicken. Always. Yes, we're Southerners, right? I got my sweet tea right here. Fixing to get her done. So, is 2023 your time? Is it your time this year? Radical means very different from the usual or traditional. Very different. Favoring extreme changes in existing views, habits, conditions, or institutions. The quote I wrote in my planner came from you. Oh, awesome. Let your hustle be louder than your mouth. Yes. Yes. Y'all got me so excited. I love it. Love it. Rev said discipline. Yes. Julie says driven. Cool Ranch says faith in my ability to accomplish what I need to do. Yes. Yes. I love it. Thank you guys. I said a prayer before I came on. I was like, dear Lord, I just want to, make Monday motivation really mean a lot to people and everything, have people share and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super excited about this. Let's see. Tammy says you're a very special person. Your parents would not want you to be a failure. You bring so much happiness to everybody and such an inspiration to me. Oh, I want to be like you, Tammy, when I grow up. So obviously I want to look up and see what the definition of radical really was. And so I was like, yes. And I kind of already knew, obviously. But I want to go for it this year. And if I don't accomplish everything I set out to, at least I tried. That's all that mattered. At least I tried for it. And as I've told y'all before, I want to fall forward instead of backwards. If I'm going to fall, I'm going to fall forward. Because falling forward means at least you can see what's out in front of you, right? What is out in front of you. Whereas if you fall backwards, you don't see anything. So fall forward, fail forward, so then you can see what's out in front of you. Thank you guys. Thumbs up. Yes. I know, Harley, right? I really do control my emotions well on live. Outside of live, not so well. And Cool Ranch only made me cry once in the 3 years. So another thing, besides my word of the year, another thing that I really want to focus on is one of my favorite quotes. Now that you said that, Kelly, one of my favorite quotes of all time, probably since I was 12 years old. And it's why I love doing Monday motivation with you guys. And yes, it's from Zig Ziglar. Y'all know how much I love Zig Ziglar. But that quote is, and this gives me chills, you can have everything in life you want. You can have everything in life that you want. Did y'all know that? Everything in life. If you will just help enough other people get what they want. Yeah, right now. Chills. If you help enough of people get what they want. Like, that quote has always stuck with me. So on my whiteboard, I have replaced the you with I. So it says, I can have everything in life I want if I will just help enough other people get what they want. To me, that quote just speaks volume. It takes the focus off of myself and what I want for myself and the focus on other people. I don't know if that's legit or not. Somebody, if y'all know, that's why y'all are blue. Let me know if that's real. That's the first time I've seen that one. But I want to help people achieve things beyond what they thought they could while achieving mine. That's like I told Tammy in the you had me worried, Demetrius. You had me worried. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But I told Tammy with the flea market, yes, I get, you know, an advantage with volunteering at the flea market and everything. But the excitement for me is that, I didn't think about that, Harley. The excitement for me is to see the potential in the store and how much more Hometown Country Marketplace could be. I love it. I love being engrossed in it. I love getting to know the vendors and just really being in the business itself, knowing how it runs and that kind of stuff. But because I know there's so much potential there is so much potential there. And that's what I feel about you guys. If y'all want to go like Cool Ranch, so much potential. And look at you. Look at you. You've come so far, my friend, so far with everything you've been through. And that strikes a chord in me. No tears, no tears. But just think about it, is everybody has the potential there to be more, to have more. And I totally 100% believe that if you help enough of people, you will get enough. You will be fed of what you want in life. And also because it's the easiest to talk about, right? Easiest to talk about. Oh, all right. Demetrius, just come back here in just a few minutes. Just come back in a few minutes. I think, does it time them or something? I don't know. So let me know. So now with the word radical, my year, let's talk numbers. I love numbers. Guys, that is Demetrius. He's been around for a while with me. I'm just glad that he said that's who it was, because otherwise I've been like, you know. Yay! Sorry about that, Demetrius. Kind of like when Mike changed his name to Fart Sack Jack. Nobody knew who he was for a second. So, so safe people. They're supposed to be here. 25 people in the house. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. That's a big thing, is I want my Monday motivation to continue to grow and to influence more people and everything. So let's talk numbers. Y'all know I like numbers. My yearly number is for the past year, 2022, was in the mid to upper 20K. Mid to upper 20K. Just my reselling business. Just my reselling business, guys. All different incomes perspective. The auctions, the Poshmark, Macari, the flea market, marketplace, everywhere that I can get income. That was just on my business. But this year, this is where I get excited. I want to double that. I want to double that number, because doubling that means if I want to go to this full time, I can make it and then some, because that's what I want. Then some. I need to make what I need to support my family, and then the rest is just free for all, right? Gotcha, Demetrius, gotcha. No worries. So what does that mean for me? What does that look like for me? And I'm just going to be an open book with you guys. I have to do 4,000 a month. 4,000 a month to get me to where I want to be. But this year, I'm not going to be, like I said earlier, I'm not going to be focusing individually on how each department of income does. I'm not just going to focus on auctions income or flea market income. It's all going to be combined as one, which normally is what happens anyways. But I get very narrow focus when it comes to numbers. I've learned about myself. So I'm not going to worry about, oh man, I only did this much in the auction. Well, you got this other income coming in that will kind of, absorb some of that. So I just want that number. I want that big number, no matter where it comes from, no matter if it's auctions, buy it now videos, Poshmark, Macari, flea market, yard sales, marketplace. Like, there is so much you can do to get income if you need income. So if I'm going to choose a word like radical as my word of the year, why not live it? Why not live it? Why not just go all out? Go all out for it. So, yes, good goal, Scooter. You can do it. Yes, yes. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Even if I don't achieve that number every month, at least I'm falling forward. I'm seeing that, hey, there's another month here that I can do better at. Okay, I need to improve in this area so I can, I'm falling forward. I'm keeping what I want, what my end goal is for the year in front of me, not behind me, in front of me. I have sat down and I have thought and I have wrote out my vision in all areas of life: physical, mental, family, friends, career, finances, personal growth, etc. And that's from that planner that I shared with you guys. So right here, you got all the areas in your life. So physical health, I wrote in there to be more fit and be below 200 pounds. Open book, guys, open book. Awesome, Harley. Spiritual health, personal growth, career, home, your marriage, your venture travel, all that's kind of laid out right here in front of me. This is my vision for 2023 of what I want to do. You can do it, Lisa. You can do it. Oh, thank you, Christy. I appreciate you. Love you. So I've sat down and focused on that. And this is the Commit Planner. Some of y'all were asking about it. Commit 2023. If you just Google that, you'll see it on there. And they have one if you just want to solely focus on health and fitness, they have that. But this one was kind of like the Celebrate or something like that planner. So I love how they lay it out for you, where you can see what you need to do. After that, each month I have goals I want to achieve. What do I vision each month to look like? So, and I write those on the month itself. So over here, I wrote down what my goal is, and then below that, I wrote my action steps. What is it that I can do that's going to get me to that number? And then you can also come back over here to where you can write down what your monthly goal overview is for each month if you want to. Let's see. Next, what are my daily actions that will get me to my big goals? You turned 56. Happy birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. Awesome. But you can, daily action steps, that's where I was at, will get you to your big goals. Remember, small steps, and this is what I was saying earlier, small steps equal big results. You're not going to eat the whole elephant, guys. You cannot eat the whole elephant in one bite. No, it's not going to happen. If it does happen, congratulations to you. You've got the biggest mouth and the biggest stomach in the world, right? Your daily to-do list on your calendar or whatever you're using should be determined by your overall goal. And so this is where it's talking about it right here. And so it's just planning out, and I'll show you what mine, and I just started this today. I want to keep up, me personally, I want to keep up what I'm doing every day. Where am I spending my time? So it breaks it out each day for you and by time. And then you also have like life to do, what you need to do, work to do. This week I commit to. So it just lays it all out for you. And each week is like that. So this, I'm excited to use this. I want to see how I do this. So remember that small steps will equal the big results that you're going for. If it's that car that you want to get, Lisa, right, Lisa? Yes. If that's what you want, by gosh, you will get it by just setting small steps. I promise you it will happen. So break that big goal that you have. If it's for 2023, the whole year, or if it's 5-year goal or 10-year goals, break whatever those goals are down. That radical goal, there's my word, radical goal that you have for the year, down to smaller chunks, one chunk at a time. Okay, I know I have to do this much this week to make what I need to for the month. That means my typical day I have to make this. What is my typical day that I have to make to get to my final number for the month? And again, I'm just totally talking from business standpoint. But if it's weight loss, I know I want to be this weight by this time. What are the smaller steps that I can take to get me to that goal? Is it amount of working out, amount of calories each day? What is it that's going to get you to that goal that you set? Again, you can apply to your business or your personal, just small steps, guys, small steps. But most important thing, guys, with goals and stuff, remember to not set yourself up for traps. Don't forget that in between goals is a thing called life as well. And that has to be lived and enjoyed. Don't get so focused on, I mean, it's great that you got your goal in front of you and everything, but don't get so trapped up in it because you need to live and enjoy life as well. So if you want to gain more, you have to be willing to do more. I know I talked about that a while back. To gain more, you have to be willing to do more. Rather, it's to sell more than you need to list more. So if you want to sell more, list more. To have more subs or followers, then you need to post more or go live more. Again, break it down. What is it going to get? What's going to get you there? What is going to get you there? So, for example, I want to revamp my Poshmark. What does that look like for me? What does that look like for you if that's what you're looking at? Redoing my closet on there is one thing I want to do. Listing at least 3 items a day, just 3, no more than 3. And share at least 10 items, so forth and so on. Get the social aspect back up on Poshmark and everything. So that's how I look at Poshmark. I might look at auctions or other things differently of how I want to achieve that. Hey, Demetrius, I sent you a email. Send me the correct address. That's the part I need. Demetrius. So what are some of your goals? What can I do to help you to achieve your goal, to hold you accountable to? We all need each other. If I have learned anything, it's been that. Each of you feed a certain part of my life for me. I have got my Monday motivation planned out to May of all different kinds of topics this year and so forth. I am super excited to getting to know you guys more through this platform and all of us leaning on each other to make it. So what are some of your goals? What can I do to help you? You can share it now, or you can, send me a message, whichever. I'll be more than happy if we need to have accountability partners or whatever. I'd be more than happy to help with that. As I said, I wanted to help people, so make sure you are subscribed to me and that you have the bell set to all notifications. So that way you know when I have Monday motivation going on. Help me support the people I want to bring on this year with me. And don't worry, that's the biggest thing is I want to bring more people on with me this year. Kathy Sweet says, my goal is to get my affairs in order so my kids don't have to deal with it. Right? I've learned that this year as well. So excited for your goals and super excited you're going to help me figure out mine and YouTube. Yes, we are going to do it, girl. We are going to do it. Keep you positive. Yes, I will help you, Harley. I will help you. Even when you call me crying, I'll help you turn it around. But don't worry, guys. Roflo and I will still be doing some things on our own together. And then, of course, he's always with me most of the time, unless it's something he doesn't care to show for me. So, Cool Ranch. My number one goal is to get my YouTube channel up and running so I can do auctions with my friends on my channel. More lives equals more money. That's right. All right. Send me your mailing address. I sent you an email. Let me know if you got it, Demetrius. Why don't we pick on the Mondays each month to spend 10 minutes to assess goals together? Yes. Awesome idea. Yes. Definitely can do that. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So we can definitely do that. Definitely can do that. See, kind of check in with each other, see where we're at. Right, Harley? Jeffrey, welcome in, my friend. I saw you come in a while ago, but I think I was in the middle of my little platform, my soapbox. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, Tammy. I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. All right, guys. Thank you for starting off your week with me for Monday Motivation. I know you have other things that you could be doing, other people you could be watching, etc., but you chose to be here. So thank you, guys. Thank you so much. As I stated earlier, tomorrow night I will have Buddha Chick on with me at 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday night, I'll be kind of doing a wacky Wednesday, but I'm going to be with Tammy at that Hometown Country Market. That one's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Central, or 6:30. Pay attention for the thumbnail. 6 or 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Thursday night, I will have Cool Ranch on with me at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Friday morning, I have a lot going on, guys. I'm so excited about 2023. Friday morning, I will have Picky Nikki on with me at 10 a.m. Central, so we'll be going on in the morning time. And Sunday, I will be on Virtual Shopkeeper, Dee Dee's channel, at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. So lots going on, lots to look forward to. Pay attention, be subscribed, ring that bell. I've got to get all the thumbnails up. I haven't done that yet. So, yes, I'll see you in the notes, Cool Ranch. All right, guys. So, is everybody excited for 2023? I know I am. I am. So, and plus, sharing that with you guys will help hold me accountable for what I've told you guys. So, there is a method to my madness and all this. So, if there is nothing else, remember to be truly radical is to make hope possible rather than despair convincing. Truly radical is to make hope possible rather than despair convincing. And that, the dream is for free, but that hustle is sold separately. One of my favorite lines to tell you guys. Let's do this thing, guys. Let's do this thing. Let's make 2023 our best year yet. Let's do this thing. See you guys. I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night, guys.
Okay, let's do this thing.